We was talking about Assassin's Creed earlier. Let's start with that. Let me turn my beat
Shout
down.
out to that nigga in the chat for resubscribing. It's rough out here. So you a real ass nigga.
I'm proud to be Unk-age because I'm past the draft point. Nah, facts. I flick niggas off or yo, fuck you who whipped Tesla. See, somebody in my chat participating in that shit, bruh. Somebody in my chat. And here in the state of California, there's literally an organization. I forgot the name of it, but they were on the news last week. They are going around tagging up Teslas. I would not fuck with that shit, bro. There's a reason why that shit is 0% APR. And all of Elon's money is tied in his stocks. He doesn't actually have $400 billion. His stock is down 40%. His money is all based off of loans. And people ain't buying them cars. So them stock. I sold my stocks 2 weeks ago. Fuck him, bro. I got a great IGN video for you. We gonna get to all that bullshit. We gonna get to all that. I need to run through this news so we can get on this game because I'm excited to play Split Fiction. This is one of the first games I'm really excited to try out this year because you know I love Haze Light Studios. But first things first, let's talk about a little bit of Assassin's Creed. Y'all mentioned it in the chat. According to this article, Assassin's Creed Shadows will be a BBC. What does that mean? It will be big. It will have a black guy, and it'll be full of content. It will be a BBC. It'll be above 80 hours with content. It's going to be really long. It has been confirmed by creative director of Assassin's Creed Shadows that the game will last more than 80 hours if you're pursuing all the side content. So if you're trying to 100% the game, it's 80 hours. The base campaign will last around 30 to 40 hours, probably based off your skill level and depending on your playstyle, but the extra meat on the bones more than doubles what's available. This is a similar tactic employed in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is the longest Assassin's Creed game, thanks to the sheer amount of side activities and expansions. Those hoping for a slimmer experience akin to found in 2023's Assassin's Creed Mirage are out of luck, but we kind of knew that. Yeah, it's bigger, longer, and uncut. Not gonna lie, I'm not mad at that. I'm not either. I'm not. I mean, the game's not that long. It's 30 hours. It's just if you want to 100% it, it's gonna be long. But I don't know. My gut tells me this one's gonna be good. So I'm gonna really let it choke. I'm really going to take my time and enjoy it, but at least be aware so you can mentally prepare yourself. I don't want to hear it. I didn't know this game was that long. I tried to put y'all on. When are they going to make Xbox run Twitch while gaming so I can stay tapped in with the stream? I mean, you could just get a PC. You probably need more RAM or something. I don't know. 30 ain't bad. Aki picking up the sticks for Split Fiction. Nah, he can't. Can Assassin's Creed save Ubisoft? I don't think one individual thing will save a Ubisoft, but it can be the tipping point. It can be the thing that sends it in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they need like 3 wins. Like, this can be number 1 of 3. So I don't think this will save Ubisoft, but I think it could put it in the right direction if it reviews well. Everything points to it looks like it's going to do okay, but you never know until we get our hands on it, till the reviews come out. We're going to see because we're going to form our own opinion over here. Y'all see that Grummz guy get cooked by Ubisoft? I'm glad you brought that up because I had it saved right here. Wow, look at that. Shout out to you, chat. Welcome to that was a great transition. For those unaware, Twitter's #1 unemployed virgin Grummz, who is the leader of the grifters anti-woke crowd, the #1 hater of Assassin's Creed. This guy probably has about 200,000 tweets just hating Assassin's Creed. It's crazy because me personally, when I don't like something, I just don't pay it any mind. Once I've established I'm not a fan, I keep it moving, unless somebody asks me about it. Because, like, I don't know. I don't like putting negative energy and karma into the universe. But this guy tweets all day, every day about everything woke. And his #1 target for the last 365 days has been Assassin's Creed. Well, they tweeted out on March 4th, "Fight for justice is a powerful samurai and a deadly ninja in a breathtaking feudal Japan." They're just promoting the game because it comes out on March 20th. And Grummz tweeted, "March 20th is when Assassin's Creed Shadow ships. They're so confident they locked replies to this. Remember to identify as non-binary. We get Ubisoft to change. The other top publishers will notice." Yo, shout out to Oblivion. Shout out to the God Black with the sub. Appreciate it. So basically, he's implying that they locked the replies because they're scared of him and his virgin army. And then this is also, for those unaware, in the anti-woke crowd, for games that they're protesting, they're calling it non-binary. Get it? Like woke, non-binary people. Anyways, this one went viral because the actual official Assassin's Creed Ubisoft account tweeted back and said, "Thank you for considering us a top publisher. While our media ads typically don't allow comments, our regular posts do." So basically they said, cap, they always turn off the comments on an ad because it's a fucking ad. They're not looking for your feedback. It's just an ad. but all our other posts are open. They said you pushing a false narrative. Fuck out of here. You know it's bad when official corporate accounts are sick and tired of you and they actually start replying. And not only do they reply, these niggas ratioed you with 34,000 likes to your 3,000 likes. And the internet was cooking this man for like 24 hours straight. I'm so happy that people are starting to take a step back and use some critical thinking and start doing what I've been saying. Like, bro, if you don't like it, move your ass on. Talk. What do you like? What do you fucking like? I know what you don't like. I know what you like. Allegedly, he likes not taking care of his kids, but anyways. Shout out to the Black Man is God and Pretentious Perrin. Fuck this clown ass nigga. Anyways, what else I got for you? Oh, where there's smoke, there's fire. Yeah, 57 years old, by the way. Where there's smoke, there's fire. We have another article. Are you buying it on Steam or Ubisoft? I'm thinking about getting it on console, Rex. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Another article has surfaced. Analysts think Take-Two will sell Grand Theft Auto 6 at $100. This is the third article we've come across. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to believe where there's smoke, there's fire. According to Michael Pachter, he's managing director of equity research at WebPush Securities. I know him from the game trailer days. He had his own segment on there. He's been around since like the early 2000s. He pisses some people off, but he's got insider info. He's somewhat reputable. The analysts discussed Rockstar-owned Take-Two's plans for the blockbuster release in a research note distributed this week. We think the company has plans to sell the game at a previously unheard price point, and suspect that management can offer consumers an incentive to pay $100 or more per unit by rewarding them with a large amount of in-game currency to be spent in GTA Online. This is a precedent for integrating an online game experience with a premium game, as Activision did so with Call of Duty Warzone and Call of Duty Mobile. In Activision's case, the integration led to 40% increase in sales of Call of Duty Premium. What? This is why they do this. I didn't know that. So y'all out here buying, well, we know y'all buying them $100 editions. Y'all remember Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, that dead fucking game? The game niggas told me I was an idiot because I didn't want to pay $100 for three-day early access. Now that game's dead, and Black Ops 6 is reported to have lost 90% of its player base. The good thing about this is, if this turns out to be true, because if we read between the lines, it says that management can offer consumers an incentive to pay $100 or more per unit by rewarding them with a large amount of in-game currency. The good news is, if I'm reading this correctly, the base game still might be $70. What I'm getting out of this is there might be a $100 option, which gives you the option to get extra in-game currency, probably some extra clothes and cars, maybe garage space, like a premium edition, maybe early access. I'm hoping that's what it is. Because previous reports claimed that the game would just be $100. But how many times do we have to teach you, old man? I'm hoping that's what it is, but we've got another report coming from another insider that there could potentially be a $100 version. And I'm gonna be honest, if it is $100, everybody's gonna buy it. I guess my concern with the $100 price point is I feel like this is gonna embolden other publishers to try to do this with their games, and the reality is not. Maybe Grand Theft Auto might be able to argue the game being $100 because it's going to give you a single player story plus the online experience that's going to give you thousands of hours of content. The problem is when you do this, it emboldens NBA 2K and Madden to charge $100 so you can get 2 extra Madden cards. That's my concern. It's not Grand Theft Auto doing this shit, because I personally believe if your product is good, you can kind of charge what you want. But I'm more worried about the industry as a whole, and that's why I would hope that they don't do this for the base game. But only time will tell. Stay spitting facts. I'm trying. Have you started Daredevil yet? Nah, maybe I might watch it tomorrow. I don't know. That or Love is Blind, Minnesota. I don't know. Depends on what the mood is. Might not watch anything at all. No sex before marriage, though. Low-key 2K niggas already doing it. Yeah. In the defense, though, of 2K, though, I'm not talking about the VC. I'm talking about the $100 edition of 2K. I think they do add enough value to justify the $100 price point. I know this is going to be crazy to hear me defend it. This is coming from somebody who bought the $100 version of 2K. The reason I say the $100 version of 2K does add the value because you also get 1 year of NBA TV. So you get all the NBA. That's the reason I buy it personally, because I believe it's like $100 alone. NBA TV, the League Pass. Yeah, the League Pass. Oh wait. Yeah, so it's $16 a month. Do the, let's see, calculator. That's $17. See, 17 times 12. Yeah, so that's $204 worth of value. Plus, you get the game, extra VC. Like I said, you can charge what you want. And then also there's a $70 edition still there. So to me, I think 2K gets away with it because they do add value. I do think the League Pass is worth it. That's how I be watching NBA games. So it just depends on what they do. I would hate to see, though, they start charging $100 for just base games with nothing else. Bro said he needs that NBA TV. I need that NBA. That's how I watch my games, bro. I like to watch basketball. It pays for itself. Fragpunk got to be the most optimized game released this decade. I don't know. Digital Foundry says Split Fiction is really optimized too. I think Monster Hunter so bad has been throwing people off. We got some Sonic news, some Sega news. Where are all my Sonic fans at? Sega plans to release fewer games. They will focus on Persona and several other huge franchises, they say. While Sega has had a string of hits when it comes to game releases with titles like Metaphor ReFantazio, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, and more, don't expect the company to have the same output next year when it comes to the volume of game releases. The publisher confirmed that they are planning to release fewer games in the next fiscal year, which runs from April 2025 to March 2026. In Sega's earnings call, the publisher was asked about its plans for the next fiscal year, to which the reply said, "The plan is currently being formulated, but we expect the volume of new titles and full games to be lower than the last fiscal year. On the other hand, we expect continuous revenue contribution from repeat sales of new titles in full game this fiscal year, and full-scale revenue contribution from new titles in the free-to-play model." Basically, they're saying they're going to put out less games in 2026, but we expect the games we put out in 2025 and 24 to just keep raking in the money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Question about League Pass. Do you get to watch all the games on there, or is it region locked? You get to watch all the games except for your city. That's the only thing I hate about it. So like me, I can't watch Lakers and Clippers games, but you get every other game. And if you play NBA fantasy, to me, that's a lot of value. Like I play fantasy, so like I watch a lot. I'll just put like a random game on. It is region locked to your city. So you are going to have to, you know, stream East allegedly if you want to watch the local shit. They better put out these remakes as they promised. Currently, Sega's lineup of full games that aren't free to play includes Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, Shinobi Art of Vengeance, Project Century, and also a new Virtual Fighter game. I'm excited about that. I want to see what that's about. A new Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Golden Axe, and Street of Rage are coming. That might be the dumbest shit I ever heard, ain't it? That's why the NBA's viewership numbers are down. One of the biggest problems is it's just hard to watch their games. They've cut too many different licensing deals with too many different networks. It makes it hard to watch. It's fucking stupid, bro. No Power Stone. I don't think they ever even mentioned anything about Power Stone. Sega has also asked, Lakers games don't air locally. I don't have cable, so I wouldn't know. I would have to get on the internet allegedly. Sega was also asked whether they were interested in acquiring any external studios, and the company said they're looking to bolster their Atlas, Persona, RGG Studios, Yakuza, and the Sonic team. So they're adding more personnel to their current teams. The publisher answered, "Atlas is an important studio for us to expand Japanese IPs overseas, and we think it's necessary to strengthen it. And the studios involved in Sonic and Like a Dragon IPs are also short of staff, and we're looking to reinforce personnel through additional hiring." That's interesting to hear, somebody who's been playing Yakuza Pirate Hawaii, because it's got some really good writing and storytelling in it. It's fucking hilarious if you're looking for a good single player game. Power Stone, that's Capcom. You're right, it is. I don't even know why I let that slide. You're right. Aside from cutting back on its game releases, Sega seems to be looking for other revenue streams. Last year, Sega's president said the company is looking to launch a Netflix-like subscription service. I missed that article. Would y'all pay for that? Sega Premium, Sega Plus, where you get all the Sega games for a certain price, kind of like the Ubisoft thing. Would y'all pay for that? Bring back Sega Bass Fishing? Facts. Said nope, no. I wouldn't be opposed to it, because I mean, yo, shout out to Black Hoodie.
Resub, pal. Now I can afford a retwist.
I mean, if you don't care about owning your games, it's just another option, I think. Like, let's say a new Sonic game comes out and you're interested in it, but you're not whether you're sure if it's worth buying. If you could pay 10, 15 bucks for 1 month, beat the game, and then turn it off, that doesn't appeal to you. I know a lot of people do that with Ubisoft Premium. Some of y'all are probably gonna do that with Assassin's Creed. Me personally, I like to own my games, but you know, for the people who don't care, yeah, I care about owning my games. Yeah, if you care about owning them, I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. They're gonna give you a 30-minute time limit. Crazy taxi. It's there for people, you know, people who really love Game Pass and whatnot. As a Cavs fan, I pirate stream games this year. Allegedly, nigga. The fuck? Stop incriminating yourself. The Black Panther is watching. Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra release window gets confirmed by voice actor Carrie Payton. Exclusive! During a recent interview, one of the voice actors behind Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra narrowed the game's release window. The new action-adventure title from Uncharted creator Amy Hennig and her new studio at Skydance New Media is set to take comic book fans back in time. It tells a superpowered tale of Black Panther and Captain America as they form an uneasy alliance to battle Hydra forces in World War II-era France. Despite the game being developed for over 5 years, I didn't know it was that long in development. Little is still known about it. It has been revealed to be a third-person action game, and it's seemingly set for a 2025 release date and will come to PS5 and Xbox Series, which is great news for me because I picked this on my fantasy league to get good reviews, but they were clowning me, everybody in the podcast, because they said it ain't coming out this year. I took a risk. You know, you gotta have some fun with the fantasy. You can't pick just safe stuff. But it looks like I might be right. In an exclusive conversation, wow, no PC. Oh yeah, my dumbass didn't even peep. I would probably get it on PS5 if it's no PC. You know it would come to PC at some point because I think this is being published by EA. That or the other one. There's 2 Black Panther games coming out. I think this is the one getting published by EA. I don't remember. In an exclusive conversation with the director Russ at Multicon in Los Angeles, California, Marvel 1943 voice actor Carrie Payton revealed a release window for the game before an official announcement. When asked about the upcoming title, Payton, who plays its version of the Marvel of this Black Panther, disclosed that they're still working, but thinking it will see the light of day around Christmas. This seemingly narrows the game's previously announced 2025 release date, and a holiday 2025 debut is now expected for Marvel 1940. You know, I don't know how I feel about that. Christmas time, December is the time to release your game to die. Like you want to release it October, November so people can buy it for Christmas for their nieces and nephews and cousins and brothers and sisters and aunties and mothers. But if they release it in December, I don't know. Also, that would probably make it not eligible for Game of the Year if it's really good. You're better, in my opinion, you're better off releasing your game January, February, not so then you could be eligible for the game awards. Why release it in December? Because Christmas at the end of the year. All right, bro. Why they got to put the niggas at the end, bro? What the fuck? Yeah, 5 years in the making. That means hopefully, if this does come out around Christmas, I would expect a full reveal probably May, June. Don't quote me on that. But if it actually is going to come out this year, they got to put out a trailer by May or June. Then put a couple more trailers throughout the summer to get people hyped in the fall. He did say around, so if it releases at the beginning, that could still fly. True. He didn't say, you're right, he didn't say Christmas, he said around. Still hoping for a PS4 release. You're gonna be hoping forever, Mexican Eminem. You're going to be hoping forever, my friend. So yeah, that's an update on that. If you haven't seen it, there's no gameplay, but if you go on YouTube, they have a tech demo showing off some cutscenes. The visuals are fucking crazy. The hair designs and shit like that. The cutscene's gonna look good. We just need to see some fucking gameplay. Speaking of Marvel, we got a new costume. We got some new costumes in Marvel Rivals for people who are still engaging in that engagement-based matchmaking. If you care about that, they got a new Venom skin. Here you go. $100, $50. Little Agent Venom, you know, nothing too crazy. You want to spend 20, you get the gist of it. And then the other skin that got announced that's been making a lot of noise is a new skin for Cloak and Dagger was released. That's all about pimping all over the world. A lot of people going crazy about this because they got the Cat Williams pimp joint, and this is a crazy skin. I'm not gonna lie. This is fucking crazy, dude. Oh shit. Yes, I did forbidden broadcast. The better question is, where did that question come from? It's your first time in here. We ain't talking about that. Pimp name slip back. Yeah, who copping this? $20. Who copping this? The pimp and the hoe skin. This is they might as well have put Terrence Howard in here, bruh. And that could be the white girl from fucking, what was the movie? Hustle and Flow. This is the Hustle and Flow skin. So some new skins coming to Marvel Rivals.